Oh, here, let me turn this around. I went on this long rant, right? I got into a lot of affirmative action, a lot of fucking, good cop, bad cop scenarios, a lot of bad cops, a lot of good cops, a lot of corrupt cops, a lot of cops who don't give a fuck. Boston was set up. It was set up around 2000, 2001, maybe a little earlier, with the heroin epidemic. It was all being brought in by the CIA through Afghanistan, and that's the truth. But here in Boston right now, if you're a woman, if you're a foreigner, if you're a refugee, if you're fucking MS-13, you get all these free handouts, you get everything for free. You can also go get the best jobs in Boston too. You can walk into any union hall and ask for a job and they'll give you one. If you're a woman or a foreigner, there's an affirmative action. But if you're a white guy, it takes longer. You actually have to go through a process. I think for some of the local black dudes too, but mostly if you're black, you're gonna get the job. If you're a woman, you definitely get the job. If you're a foreigner, you definitely got the job. Expensive jobs too. Jobs that pay $30 an hour. Jobs that pay $18 to start. And every 6 months there'll be like a raise. Your final pay will be some close to 40. But hey, I just wanted to show you one thing, right? So there is construction going on here. I know I got this phone camera kind of sucks and I can't turn it the other way, but there is construction going on. They got paid safety guys here, right? They had that lady over there working for the T, directing traffic. Mind you, there's lines. They got lines on the ground to show where the buses should go, to show where the cars should go. Kind of self-explanatory if you know how to drive a car, to figure out how to navigate this little roundabout thing. But, let me see. One transit police left. There's another transit police car right there. What time is it too? It might be around lunch. It's around lunchtime, so some of them are gone, right? But all these cars here parked are the cop cars. Cop cars. Fucking every single one of them. And then when you get back there behind these Connexes, there's a bunch of cops sitting in their cars. So they do this every day. This is you're taxed all the time to work. They got a bunch of cops. They really don't need it down here. Doing their thing, getting paid. Friggin', it's I'll give them that. It's not Quincy. It's not just Quincy police. It's a lot of transit police, right? And tax dollars pay for them. The T can't support itself. The T only brings in 49% of its yearly cost to keep the fucking buses and trains running. And these transit police officers doing what they do, whatever it is that they do, besides harass people, pull guns on people on the train, fucking act like maniacs, like they're in, like they're friggin' Gestapo, we're in Nazi Germany. The fact of the matter is, these dudes find a place to sit, and they sit there. And for the past year, it's been Quincy Center. I've noticed that since I moved to Quincy. It's been Quincy Center. This is the chill spot for the cops. They just sit here. They don't do nothing. Nothing gets done, as far as every time I see. One time I'm being harassed for charging my cell phone. And that was probably the guy's day. He was so excited. He wanted to tackle me so bad. But friggin', fact of the matter is, these dudes do nothing. They act like soldiers. They're not soldiers. They're transit fucking police. And besides that, right, we can get into the whole pedophile thing. We can get into MS-13, being allowed for years to do whatever the fuck they want. You can get away with a lot of things, a lot of corrupt cops. You know, friggin', you can get into a lot of good cops too. You can get into cops that actually follow the Constitution and believe in people's rights. You know, you can get into cops that actually have hearts. I'd say it's about 50%. But then, half these cops don't even realize Boston got set up, man. We got set up with the heroin in middle school, and it killed 2 generations of strong men. Strong white men, mostly. And friggin', it's the truth. And now, for some reason, I guess it's always been like that, but I think it's even worse now with all foreigners coming out. Coming to Boston, filling up Boston. People from Boston are disappearing, while foreigners, people that aren't from Boston, are all here. You got a million weirdos, you got a million suits, you got a million rich girls running around and want to fuck you. You got a million girls that, rich girls that just want to give you dirty looks. You got a bunch of freaky college students that don't even know what the truth is if it fucking knocked all their teeth out and then fucking gave them $1 million. Told them, hey, listen to me, this is the truth. They still wouldn't hear you because they believe in communism. They're like actively promoting communism. Chinese bought a lot of Boston, you know. Fucking Chinese owns a lot of America right now. The fact is, like, yeah, there's construction going on, but I didn't start making videos while before this was happening. Before this was happening, this is still a cop chill spot. But it just goes to show you, this is a Democrat ran city where, if you're white, it takes forever to get work, right? So even if you get work, right? Say if you're white or black, if you're from Boston, if you're really from Boston, even if you get work, you might not have enough money. And the way a lot of us have been raised is to sell drugs, right? So it's a big trap. It's a big setup. Boston's a big setup. And besides all the real cops, right? The real cops. Besides all the fake-ass transit police, they got the NSA, they got the big FBI buildings here, they got all these federal agencies, right? They probably got 1 million fucking fake cops running around Boston that aren't even real cops. 1 million mall cops, 1 million fucking security for this, 1 million security for that. Half of them act like they're fucking fighting in Fallujah. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a joke. This ain't how fucking, yeah, that's probably the safety guy for the construction job. Has nothing to do with any of these cops just sitting there. But friggin', that's what they do. They just sit here and like watch. You get paid them fucking probably 30, 40 bucks an hour, easy, if they're not making any overtime. But friggin', or some sort of special pay. But yeah, it's real easy to fuck one of these rich girls and get her to give you money. It just sucks because they're all crazy. But anyway, so friggin', where was I? Yeah, but whatever, man. Let's all wait in the same line for the same job. Stop giving the jobs to foreigners. Stop bringing angry Somalis around that just like drinking, you know, getting disrespectful. Because the thing is, a lot of these cops go after white dudes now. Because of drugs, because of the drugs they brought in. Like in 2001, CIA, they brought in all these fucking drugs. And you're looking at us like it's our fault. It's the government's fault. It's your boss's fault. It's his boss's fault. You know? Fucking, who knows whose fault it is? But it ain't mine. It ain't 1 million fucking other dudes from Boston. And that's what they want us. They want us in jail. They want us dead. Unless you're their family. Oh, and then that's a different story. Then it's a good cop automatically. He's always fucking gonna help his family out. And I'm down the registry the other day. My car got stolen and it crashed into 3 cars. They won't call it in stolen because the car was recovered. And because my insurance wouldn't pay out, I think, to the other 3 damaged cars. Never got my car back. Insurance said they were going to pay to get it out. They won't get it out. It's too much money. The guy wants too much money. Couldn't even get my plumbing tools out of the car. Right? But guarantee you, if I knew a cop, they would have wrote a police report that said my car was stolen. They would have fucking helped me out. If you're from Boston, you ain't getting no help. Especially if you don't have a pussy. I hate to say it. Friggin', it's not even about, like, bad, whatever, man. I don't even know. They want you in jail. They want you dead. And the chemtrails are just all on top of that. None of these dudes even believe in it. Half of them, who knows? Who knows if they believe in it or not, but they definitely don't care. They definitely don't care. They don't even know they're infected, too. They're infected. It's whatever. Alright, I'm out. Oh, yeah. All the fake cops. The mall cops, the friggin' security, all these places. These dudes are jokes, man. They're fucking jokes. It's like taking their jobs way too serious. Like, we're the enemy. Like, we're not the enemy, man. We're American. You know? And then I don't like none of this Agenda 21, Agenda 30, stacking packs. I don't like all the Wi-Fi everywhere. I don't want the 5G everywhere. I don't want this shit hitting me, man. I don't like none of this radiation. I do not consent. I do not consent to any of this. You know? Well, where can you go? Fuck. Where can you go? Where are you gonna go? You know? You need money. You need money. Whatever. Alright, I love you. See you later.